Hello, here we go. We're going to learn how to describe people. There are so many expressions here, so let's take it slowly and carefully. All of these are related to what someone looks like. Maybe you've heard this question. What does she look like? What does he look like? What does Ruth look like? And here are some expressions. Just repeat after me. Let's go quickly. She's beautiful. He's so handsome. He's quite tall. He's quite short. She's got long hair. She's got short hair. She has shoulder-length hair, which means to here. He's got brown skin. Or he's got lovely brown skin. She looks like a little princess. This person might be wearing silky pink colour, something like that. Next one. He looks like a giant. Now this isn't rude. This is just saying that you think he's really tall or he's really a big man. What about this one? He looks like he has just got out of bed. That means he looks very messy, maybe untidy. She's a little on the heavy side, a little bit overweight. We don't like to say someone is fat. That's rude. He's thin. He's skinny. He's got dark hair. I used to have dark hair. She's got sharp features. So I'll show you a picture soon of someone with sharp features. He's got a kind face. She looks like her mum. Are you still repeating after me? He looks like a giraffe. Now this might be a bit rude, but can you imagine the meaning? Someone is tall, maybe with a long neck. He never combs his hair, so he might look a bit messy. Let's keep going. What does she look like? Ah, she's got long brown hair. What does she look like? She's got dark hair and lovely brown skin. I think she has kind eyes too. Oh, what does he look like? Well, he's quite tall and he is quite short. What does she look like? Now, this is the lady that we can say has sharp features because her chin is quite long and sharp, and I guess her eyes as well are quite sharp, and her cheekbones here. So we can say she's got sharp features. Oh my goodness! Does she own a hairbrush? She looks like she just got out of bed. Very messy. So they were some expressions for physical appearance. What about your personality? Now this list is enormous, and if you go online and do a search, you'll find there are even more. So let's divide the list into positive and negative. Ambitious, artistic, bright, cautious. Cautious, can you say that one? Considerate, delightful, energetic, even-tempered. That means they are predictably the same. They don't get angry easily. They don't get sad. They stay the same. Funny, generous, a good person, intelligent, kind, level-headed. That's a good one. That's a good person to work with. Someone who can stay calm under pressure. Lovely. Don't forget lovely here I'm using to describe personality, not the looks. A practical person. He's a bit quiet, maybe negative, but mostly positive. Sincere. That means someone is honest. They want to do the best for you. And warm-hearted. So you might think of your mum as kind, generous, warm-hearted, practical probably as well. And these guys here are volunteering in an old people's home. So we could say they are considerate. They are good people. They are definitely warm-hearted as well. And maybe if they make the old people laugh, they are funny too. What about some negative ones? You might describe a person as dull or boring if they hold no interest for you. Fiery, this person gets angry too quickly. Fussy, hot-headed, impulsive. Irritating or annoying. Lazy, naive. Can you say that one? Naive. Mean. I don't know if you remember this movie when all of these actresses were very young. It's called Mean Girls. Obnoxious. Obnoxious. Old-fashioned. It can be a good thing, but here I put it in the negative list. And superficial. So use your dictionary and look up those words if you don't know the meaning. Some adjectives for personality can be both. So Amy, I'm on the positive side here. Amy is feeling upset. We need a sensitive person to talk to her and see if she's okay. Let's ask Lucy. So this is being positive about Lucy. Lucy is good in difficult situations. She's sensitive. What about this one? At work, this project is risky. I don't want Adam involved. He's too impulsive. That's a bad thing. You know who would be good? Jeff. Why Jeff? Because he's cautious and thorough. So cautious here is a positive thing. To be successful in business, you have to be a bit ambitious. You know, to do whatever it takes. Ambitious here is a positive feature of a personality. But let's come over here and talk about Jim. Oh my gosh, Jim will lie and cheat his way to the top. He's very ambitious. That means Jim doesn't care about anyone. He just wants to be the best, no matter who he hurts. Ambitious can be a very negative one. Let's come up the top here. Amy, remember, was sensitive. But sensitive can also be a bad thing if we add too. She's too sensitive. She needs to be more sensitive. She's too cautious. Or she's not cautious enough. So try to use these little modifiers So we've got some adverbs here, and we have the comparative more. So these are words that can be both positive and negative. And please don't forget, you can use these at the end of a sentence. So she is practical, or she is really practical. Or you can use them to describe a noun. She is a practical person. She is a practical worker. We need the article a. This picture shows hot-headedness. He's hot-headed. He's a hot-headed person. And lastly, some general sayings. He's a pain in the neck. I wouldn't marry him if he was the last man on earth. You say this to be very negative. What about some positive ones? She's awesome. I really like her. She's wonderful with children. He's got style. He's great to hang around. They're all positive. And here, what about if you're in the middle? You know, you want to like this person, but you're just not sure. At work, maybe you can list a good thing and a bad thing. Here, she's a hard worker, but a bit unpopular in the office. So something positive, something negative. I can't work her out. I can't figure out if she's good or bad. Sometimes she's okay, and other times I find her cold, distant, doesn't want to talk. Now, are you practicing? You can practice by describing a best friend or a family member, maybe someone you work with, or maybe a teacher. You can also practice by thinking like this. How would your mum describe you? How would your friend describe you? And I'll remind you, these are very common questions in any English-speaking test like IELTS. So you need to practice describing people. Bye for now.